Get ready for a delightful tale about a carefree rabbit who loses his home to a sly weasel. Find out how a very wise cat steps in with a truly unexpected solution in The Rabbit, the Weasel, and the Wise Cat.
One sunny morning, a very fluffy rabbit hopped out of his cozy burrow, his heart light with joy. He loved starting his day with a fresh breakfast of sweet clover. As he left, he hummed a little tune, completely forgetting to latch his small, round wooden door shut. The world outside was so vibrant, and he was so eager for his breakfast. Not long after, a sleek weasel with beady black eyes was slinking through the woods. He spotted the little rabbit's burrow, its door invitingly ajar. Curiosity, and perhaps a touch of mischief, twinkled in his eyes. He paused, looked left and right, then quietly slipped inside the empty, warm home. The weasel padded into the cozy burrow and immediately fell in love with its comforting warmth. He found a tiny, plush armchair, perfect for a rabbit, and stretched out luxuriously. "Ha! This is much better than my den," he thought, giggling softly to himself. He made himself perfectly at home, deciding this delightful place was now his. Meanwhile, the fluffy rabbit, his tummy full of delicious clover, began his happy hop back home. He imagined snuggling into his bed for an afternoon nap. As he approached his little burrow, something seemed a bit off. His small, round wooden door was still slightly open. A tiny worry fluttered in the rabbit's chest. He drew a little closer, his nose twitching. Suddenly, a long, pointy brown weasel nose popped out of his doorway, sniffing the fine, fresh air. The rabbit gasped, his big brown eyes widening in shock. Who was that in his home? The fluffy gray rabbit's surprise quickly turned to anger, his whiskers twitching furiously. "Excuse me," he squeaked, stamping his little foot in indignation. "That's my home, not yours. You must leave immediately." He couldn't believe the nerve of this intruder. The weasel, completely unfazed, simply peered out with his small, beady eyes. He wiggled his nose lazily, a smug grin spreading across his face. "Finders keepers, little bun," he said in a sly, drawling voice. "I'm quite settled down here for good, and this burrow is rather lovely." The poor rabbit felt his heart sink, a tiny tear welling up in his big brown eyes. What was he to do? His cozy, beloved burrow, his safe haven, was taken. He began to pace back and forth nervously, his little foot tubus pests, ANMLRDNT mouse squeaking close normal against the ground. He pleaded for someone, anyone, to help him. Just then, an old, wise cat, known far and wide for her good sense, strolled by. She was a beautiful, fluffy gray tabby with sparkling emerald green eyes and long, elegant whiskers. Her ears twitched, picking up the sound of the rabbit's distress. She investigated the commotion with keen interest. The wise cat sat down calmly, her tail gently swoosh against the grass. Her green eyes surveyed the scene, first the distraught rabbit, then the smug weasel peeking from the burrow. "What's all this fuss, little ones?" she purred gently, her voice a soft rumble. "Perhaps I can help settle this disagreement for you?" The cat leaned in conspiratorially, her emerald eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Come closer, my dear," she said, her voice a low, boom-deep, intense rumble-smart sound. "I am very deaf, you see. You must speak right into my ear so I can hear all the important facts clearly." She offered her ear patiently. The smug weasel, always thinking he was the smartest, saw this as his chance to win. He believed he could easily outsmart a deaf old cat. With a confident swagger, he cautiously slinked closer to the huge cat's head, eager to whisper his side of the story and secure his new home. The hopeful rabbit, desperate to reclaim his cozy burrow, didn't hesitate. he trusted the kind-looking cat entirely. With big, trusting brown eyes, he bravely hopped closer to the large cat's welcoming ear. He just wanted his home back and believed the wise cat could truly help him. Just as their little noses were near her soft, furry ear, the wise cat moved faster than a flash. Bat-flying swoosh! Her powerful paws, with sharp but not hurtful claws extended, quickly pinned both the surprised rabbit and the shocked weasel. They were both quite astonished by her speed. The cat held them both firmly, but very gently. "Now," she cat meow short body sound calmly, her emerald eyes looking from one to the other. "This dispute is truly settled. No one argues or takes what isn't theirs in my presence." The rabbit was safe, though a little shaken, and the weasel was very much humbled. The wise cat gave the weasel a stern look and released him, advising him strongly to go build a home of his own. Then she gently nudged the relieved rabbit back towards his own burrow door. She reminded him with a soft purr to always remember to secure his home carefully in the future. The rabbit nodded, learning a valuable lesson about responsibility and unexpected help. My dear children, this story teaches us a very important lesson. Always be careful about who you trust with your problems. Sometimes, trying to get help from a clever stranger to solve a disagreement can lead to a surprising twist for everyone involved. Always remember to protect what is truly yours and choose your helpers wisely.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.